Hey, do you want your very own limited edition Katzun plushie? Well, hurry while you can, because there's only around a week and a half left to get one. Once the time is up, they're gone for good. Get one while you still can. Visit the link in the description or pinned comment to give this purple cat a home. Meow meow, my itty bitty kitty litter. Being an artist is so fun. I get to create things that don't exist, bring forth whatever the mind can conjure, and stare at what I drew for hours, finding 47,000 things I hate about it, then retrying only to be equally as displeased with the new one. Draw 30 new drawings and hate all of it, and then commit the next 5 hours to studying art, and then I go to bed at 4 a.m. with a migraine. And repeat. Being an artist is so fun. I am 20 years old, and I have been drawing since I could steal crayons from the cool kids with 64 packs of Crayola. And I have been working as a freelance artist for a few years now. My days usually consist of talking to friends, drawing, and animating. Animation takes like 4,000 centuries to get 3 seconds done, so it's very hard for me to upload animation consistently. And without fail, every time I upload a new video, the 3 times a year I do, I get absolutely flooded with, "Oh my god, Cat changed their art style again." Hey, no I didn't. I mean, come on, if you compare my art since the last time I posted, okay, whatever. It looks different, I guess. I draw like all day, every day. It's just what I do. And of course, through this process, my art gradually evolves. The process is slow and time consuming, but if you put all my doodles and sketches on a timeline, which is like thousands of drawings, it would be a very smooth gradient of change. My Instagram is the closest online example to this. Psst. Also, my Instagram is only my best work that I feel confident enough to show. I get comments from a lot of people who are usually younger comparing themselves to me and feeling bad. I draw ugly art all the time, but I just never show it, so boom and boom. Here's some ugly art. You don't gotta be ashamed of it. My animated work is a different thing. I post animation very sporadically, and if you are only judging my art by my YouTube, then, well, it's pretty crunchy peanut butter in terms of smoothness, with pebbles sprinkled in. It's not like I sit there every new video like, yes, I am intentionally drawing a completely new way just to confuse everyone. Consistency is for losers! No, it's just a snapshot of whatever my art skill is at the time of starting the animation. I feel like the change in style was way more apparent back when I did more traditional storytime animations with a set avatar, or catvatar, hahaha. That was lame. For narration bits. Every time I changed the cat avatar, it was obviously noticeable. Oh my gosh, purple cat different. And of course, everyone would be quick to point it out. And I've noticed ever since I stopped using cat avatars, I get a lot less of the they changed their art style comments. So a lot of it was definitely chalked up to the cat avatar. I want to stress that I am completely 100% A-okay with you preferring any of my old styles, and it isn't offensive to express that because it only makes sense that you have a favorite, but a small fraction, and I do mean small fraction, of commenters would be really rude about me changing my style in a very non-constructive way. I've gotten comments like, Katzun is way too indecisive. All they do is get worse. They're so annoying changing all the time. And then some people would slap on their tinfoil hats and make way too many assumptions like, Katzun is always running away from themselves, changing their art style all the time, their sexuality and their gender. They're obviously suffering from some sort of mental illness. Join the 41% Whoa. People on the internet being mean? Wait, is that allowed? In all seriousness, it felt like I had to pigeonhole myself into a box. Like I was being punished for trying to improve my art. People have a lot of nostalgia for the art style I had when they discovered me, and change can be jarring, which I do understand. I have nostalgia for my old art style too. It's very cute and, God, what is going on with that character model inconsistency? Also, it's really hard for me to look at my old art and animations because I was so sad and in the closet when I made them, and it's ouchy! I have so many fully made assets of cat avatars that never saw the light of day because I was afraid people wouldn't like me changing it again. I sound like such a whiny but I'm just being real. I started this channel when I was 16, and whenever I get comments of people begging me to go back to the super jank anatomy style from when this channel began, I'm just like, did you expect me to never improve? Just remain the exact same way I drew as a literal child forever? Just turn the blinders on with big titty cat forever. Too bad I already yeeted the teats. Ayo! Video on that soon. Again, it's super great to have your favorite cat avatar. The first one can be your favorite, and it's totally valid, and I'm not offended. I think the first one is really cute, but I feel like some people see me as sort of this content machine that's made solely for their entertainment, rather than like a human being with feelings. It can be dehumanizing sometimes. Also, I was way too privy to what people online thought of me, and that is my fault and no one else's. I've gotten a lot better at it since then, and I've been more secure in myself. I stopped doing the cat avatar thing because it made me feel like I was being trapped in a box. Making all those assets takes upwards of 20 to 30 hours. No, I am not kidding. And I was making new cat avatars so often that I physically could not keep up with it. Having a pre-made character avatar is supposed to save you time, but I made them so often that it was causing me not to animate altogether. And remember, there were a lot of fully made cat avatars that never saw the light of day. The zombie song music video was sort of a reset for my channel. During a get-together at VidCon 2019, me and a few other animators were watching animations late at night, and we came across some really sketchy, experimental type of animations. I had been so stressed out, and honestly, I was hating animating in the format that I had trapped myself in. So that night, I decided I would make an entire animated music video with no storyboard, no planning, no polish, just focusing on fun and making myself happy. That motherfucker has 12 million views! Can I get a hell yeah? I felt like I had broken whatever barrier was keeping me in the boohoo sad animation land ever since. And animation is my favorite thing to do now. Of course, now I make storyboards and do pre-production, but it's all fun. And not having a character avatar just gives me way more room to be all jazzy with it. Okay, now that that's over with, I thought it would be really fun to tier list every single iteration of the cat avatar on this channel. So, it's tier list time. I just got top surgery, which, if you don't know what top surgery is, it's booby choppy for trans people. I hope that I can sound energetic. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. So, yeah. So we're gonna go in chronological order. I got these really good tier list titles, which is Uwu and Owo, slowly just morphing into that. So, let's start with the original cat. Now, this cat is pretty great. How I came up with it, I drew probably like 10 different versions of a purple cat, and they all looked completely different from each other. And this is the one I decided on. This is also the last one I drew. No, I don't have the original versions ever anymore. This cat is pretty cool. Their strings are really close together and are really thin and tiny, and they have really big titties. Like, I was like so in the closet. Like, this was me trying to be straight and cisgender, and it like didn't work out, you know, because obviously I came out later on. So like, I feel like it needs to be high up there for how like nostalgic it is, but it's not uwu tier and it's not owo tier. It's owo tier with eyebrows. So I feel like that's where it ends up. Now this one is the smallest change between avatars that there ever was. I basically traced the first one and fixed the things I didn't like about it. I made the undershirt lighter. I made the strings thicker and bigger. I made the eyeballs a little bit less like horror anime staring at you. So I would say that, you know, also whenever I changed it, I didn't get like a million comments of people saying I changed my art style again. So as like a consistency, it's pretty consistent. And it's like slightly better than the first one, but it's also still super straight and like super cisgender. So I want to like rank it in owo tier, but I just don't think it's that original. I feel like no one remembers this style. Everyone remembers the first one, but no one remembers this one because they're too similar. So I think it's gonna go in owo tier with scaredy eyebrows. This style, I like it. I think it's cute. I used it for a few videos, but I don't know. There's no flavor. And also I added these weird like cheek bumps, which is just, It's so silly. These cheek bumps on the cheeks. It doesn't make sense with the cat's like silhouette. Like, why do they got the ear bumps and the cheek bumps? Anyway, but like if you look at cat now, like the ear bumps are like half of their head. I don't know. I feel like it's Owo tier with scaredy eyebrows. I feel like that's where it deserves. Maybe you disagree. Maybe you like this one a lot. This one is like so anime. Like this one is weird, okay? I literally don't draw like this. I don't know what I was thinking when I made this avatar. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. Look how feminine this look. It's such a woman. I'm not a woman. Like, why are my titties so big and like defined? I don't get it. Why is this so anime? I don't draw like this. Like, if you watch the videos from this time, I don't draw my character like this. It's weird. Honestly, this is the introduction though of the background, and the background is really cute. So I was gonna put it like here. This is just so not me. Like, this is just so not how I draw. I think it's gonna go in like, with like crying. I think that's where it belongs. Now we're on to this style, which is probably the biggest change out of any one of them, but it's really not that big of a change. Like, if you compare these two, like cheek bump, chin, ears, they're all pretty similar. It's mainly the eyes that have a pretty big change. When I first saw these eyes, I was like, ooh, ouchie. But they kind of grew on me. And they're very similar to how I draw cat's eyes now. But it's not iconic, you know what I mean? Like, no one thinks of this whenever they think of my channel. At least I don't. So it's like not iconic. Dude, the titties are bigger than the last one. So I think I'm gonna put it right above crying Owo and like really nervous Owo. I think that's where it deserves. So the Mother's Day art style. This was like at a time, it was March of 2019, I think. It might have been before that. But the way I animated my videos and the way I drew normally, they were like two different things. Like, I didn't draw a cat very often, and I usually draw humans outside of my videos. So then I decided to like, okay, I really need to commit to having one art style I just draw in all the time, so my animated videos improve as I just draw in my sketchbooks. Because they were two separate things for some reason. I was just dumb, okay? So I decided to go with this really angular looking art style, and it looks very unique. I don't know, there's something about it that I really like. My art style's more smoothed out now, but like this art style right here is like the basis of where my current style came from. Like, this is where it evolved from. I don't like this very much. I think it's fun. I think the liner is okay, but I don't really like it. But this art style, I owe a lot to this, the way I drew here. And I still draw a lot of those same methods as I drew here. This is also where the spiked collar came from on Cat, which is how I draw Cat all the time now. The Mother's Day video is like one of the most fun videos I've ever had I'm working on. I don't think it turned out super well. Like, I give it like a C or a D plus, maybe, but like it was fun and it really helped me grow as an artist. So I like have a lot of fond memories looking at this art style. Also, I like the Mother's Day video. I like the story behind it. So I think I'm gonna put it in like worried Owo tier. Zombie song art style. This is when I feel like I've gotten really confident in my art, was the zombie song. And I've talked about how it was, the zombie song is the most fun I've ever had working on a video. It was so much fun. I love drawing the zombified characters. I think it's really fun. I love Corgi. I love all the characters. The zombie song, I love that video. Like, you know, I think it's B minus material. I'm gonna put the zombie song Owo tier. Actually, no, yeah, it's Owo tier. And we have current Cat. The only thing different between current Cat, like how I draw now, and this video, doing this video made me change the way I draw eyes. Because if you look at Cat's eyes here, they're open with a line on top, and it's really, really hard to keep track of that while animating. It's hard to track it. So I really do like these eyes, but animating it was like a pain in my ass. Like, it was so annoying to animate this that I had to change the way I draw eyes. And so I made them more cat-like and I made them clothesline. You can see it in Animal Cannibal. And this art style is the one I have felt most comfortable in. I think it's the most unique. If you notice, Cat is actually more purple than they used to be. I changed Cat's colors after the zombie song and I made them more purple. And you probably didn't notice the difference, but I feel like if you like put them next to each other, you can see how Cat is more purple and less blue and more vibrant. And also this Cat is the first Cat where I've drawn Cat with top surgery and like as myself. So when I look at this cat, I don't get brought back to a time where I was really sad and like very in the closet and very dysphoric. I don't get those negative feelings. Sometimes when I look at these older cats, I just feel like how I felt at the time, which was sad and no friends, dysphoric, in the closet. And this cat is, hey, I'm here. And I kind of dig it. Honestly, this is my best cat, in my opinion. You can disagree. The first one can still be your favorite, and that's fine. But this is Uwu tier with sparkles. This is Sparkle Uwu tier. Sparkle Uwu tier for trans cat. Pretty great. I love it. Anyway, I feel like that's my tier list. Goodbye! Okay, that was fun. I'll leave a link to the PSD file that I made the tier list with, so you can make your own tier list of my art styles over the years. If you want me to see them, make sure you post them on Instagram, tag my Instagram, and use the hashtag Katzun tier list. Thank you for watching, and also go buy a plush, yeah!